All right, welcome back as we get ready for the second half. Potros FC up 1-0 thanks to a goal from Mark Vino in the 26th minute. Not a lot of chances for both teams, only about a shot on target each. 2 shots on target for Potros, 1 shot on target for Limeño. Some other chances coming from crosses, but nothing on target. So second half, we'll probably see some changes to both teams' rosters. We'll bring you those updates as we see them. But we get ready for the second half for kickoff as both teams prepare for the UPSL Georgia Premier Division. These teams will meet again in just a couple of weeks on we'll bring that to you in a second. But we will see these teams meet again on March 16th at Potros FC's home opener at Marietta High School. So we'll be back on YouTube to bring you that match as well. Potros FC kicks off in 2 weeks on March 8th away to Georgia Revolution, a replay of last year's playoff quarterfinals. So it'll be a very intense game. We're expecting that one to be a tough one. Georgia Revolution finishing in 3rd place last season. Potros finishing in 6th place last season as the teams come for the huddle. Let's see if we can see who's coming onto the field for Potros. We'll see a lot of the same players who went off in the first half. Don't see any changes so far. Cameron Verona still in goal. Bryson Antoki staying in. Brandon Hernandez, Latrell Bradshaw, Jimmy Lee Noel, Omar Barrow, Russell Joseph, Spencer Van Buskirk, Mark Bino, Ivan Kobe, and Joel Brown. So no changes from the end of the last half to the start of the second half. As we get ready to kick off, Potros will have the kickoff in the second half. The goal scorer, Mark Bino, will kick us off. He's alongside Spencer Van Buskirk. We might see a little bit of change in the shape, but not a change in the players as the ball kicks off. It's shot here from Van Buskirk, but that one's going to go into the hands of the goalkeeper. I believe that's a different goalkeeper from the first half. So that looks like Nathan Marquez. And we'll try to see the other changes as well as Omar Barrow heads that one out. Do see some of the players the same as the first half. Romero and Ramirez stay in the midfield, but that ball is not able to control. Joseph getting it wide to Bino, trying to get a shot, but poked away. That clearance not going very far. Comes off the back of Brown. Now Noel picking it up in the middle of the field. Back to Brandon Hernandez. Wide to Antoki, has some pressure. Tries to go through the player, not able to. Here's Guevara. And eventually played out by Limeño, I believe, but referee will decide that there was a touch. So throw in here. Eduardo Gutierrez continues at the left back position. We didn't say his name too much, being on the near side to the camera. We tend to call the players on this side a little bit clearer. We'll get to see what they do a little bit more in this half. Potros playing out from the back, moving the ball across the line. Pressure from the Limeño player. And now Van Buskirk looks to get in behind. Kobe was going forward, but the ball ends up behind him, not able to shift his momentum in time. I think he wanted that one a little bit more central. Now Noel picks up a ball. Bino has some pressure in his back, not able to connect with a teammate. Loose ball picked up there now from Barrow, but not able to connect as well. We've seen that a little bit of some sloppiness in the midfield from both teams. Some loose balls, some heavy touches getting picked up by the other team. Something that's quite common at this level of the game. Here's a chance for Kobe. Gets the ball to Brown. Brown has help coming in from the right side and goes himself instead. And nearly doubles the lead. That one was one of the best chances of the game for Potros, coming from Joel Brown on the left foot. Didn't get the replay. Apologies for that. Here's a ball over the top again. And Toki does well to cover there. See, we've got a replay. This is not the chance from Brown, so apologize for that. Play continues on. Here's Gutierrez. Eventually cleared by Antoki, this time controlled by Ramirez. Wide to Gutierrez. Puts a cross in, and Noel's there to cover it. That time, a foul called on Brandon Hernandez, so it'll be a free kick from a dangerous position. Free kick here from Gutierrez. Off target, nearly onto the goal, but Verona had to scramble across to try to get in front of it. Good opportunity there from Limeño. A little bit of a tight angle, but challenged the keeper. Now Potros playing out from the back. Here's Van Buskirk. Cross to Bradshaw. Not able to find his teammate. So far, Limeño looking to try to get some more numbers forward in the second half. Trying to get a little bit more control in the middle of the field than they did in the first half. And that ball's over the top, but Verona comes out to head it. Now the middle of the field's open for Potros. Joseph finds Brown wide. Has some pressure coming on him. Cuts back. Has a runner in front of him, but can't find him. Loose ball. Still with Brown. Joseph now with it. Wide to Kobe. Gets past one man, looking to put a cross in. Finds Bino's feet. With his left foot, shot across. And that one finds the back of the net again. Mark Bino with his second goal of the game. A great finish with his left foot into that bottom corner. Ivan Kobe getting his assist from that left-hand side. Quick feet from him, putting a ball in an excellent position. Similar position as the first half, this time with a little bit more work to do, and does a great finish with his left foot to find that far corner. Hits the post and in, and Potros double their lead thanks to Mark Bino continuing his fire form as we saw last season. 2 goals today. Can he continue to lead the line for Potros? And now Limeño has some uphill battle in order to try to get back into this game. Getting a taste of the Premier Division once again. They'll have some struggles potentially at the beginning. It looks like some new players that weren't with them in the previous time. The last time they were in the Premier Division, they did finish getting relegated. So they'll have some work to do to get back up to where they used to be at the top of the table. They've so far in preseason, they've played North Georgia United a few weeks ago. That one finished in a 4-0 win for North Georgia United, who everyone remembers they went all the way to the playoff final last season. So Limeño wanting to come back into Premier. They earned their way back into Premier. Can they compete like they used to back in the day? They'll have some work to do to get there. So far, Potros winning this match 2-0. Both goals coming from Mark Bino. Potros has some work to do to get to the top of the table as well. Didn't have the best season last season compared to the previous one. But there's a chance for Joel Brown. A great pass from Bino, and that one's over the top. Not a great finish from Brown. Nearly a chance to go ahead by even another goal, but just that right-footed shot, not able to connect it to the goal. We know he favors his left foot, but that one is one he'll want back and to try again. Now Limeño will try to get out. Kobe winning that one. Here's Bino. Can't get past Romero that time. Now Limeño. Romero back on the ball. Bino using his body well to keep that ball from staying in Limeño's possession, but looks like they will say that he did get a touch, so. And it'll actually be called as a free kick in favor of Limeño. So Bino thought he did enough to get possession back, but that long ball over the top, won by Bradshaw, is enough to get Potros back in possession. Here's Hernandez, his ball's played out for a throw-in. So Potros in this season is going to have some gaps to fill from previous seasons with some players not returning. Notably, Jake Sayer, who took over as interim manager last season, led the team as a coach and as a player, not returning this season. We wish him the best as he enters a new stage in his life, becoming a father. Another players not returning, Sebastian Ramirez and Alan Hernandez, long-serving players for the club, 2 of the top 4 most appearances. Not able to make the commitment this season after many, many years of service to the club. They had some personal reasons to not make the commitment, but we're going to miss them this season. Sebastian Ramirez may still be involved as a part of the staff this season, as part of an assistant coach role. Another player in the same situation, Aaron Witten, who was the top goal scorer for the team in fall of 2023. Not able to make the commitment, but still helping out on the side when he can. We appreciate the help from those players, but they will be missed on the field. Other players, Pedro Valenzuela and Jarvis Mattis, are midfielders that are not returning this season. Those are going to be gaps to fill for this Potros side so far. Players, we've seen Russell Joseph do a good job today in the midfield. We've seen Omar Barrow come in. Miguel Hernandez got some good minutes in today as well. So there's going to be options there, and a lot of opportunities for players to try to earn a spot in the field with some of these players not returning this season. Another player not returning is Win Boonprasert, who again was another long-serving player, another one in the top 10 appearances for the club. Was not able to make the commitment this season, so we wish all of those guys the best in what they're doing now. But the club moves on, opens up opportunities for new players to get into the team. We're seeing some of them here today. Here's Bryson Antoki, one of them. His cross is blocked, but Joel Brown does well to keep Potros in possession. Now Kobe, some work to do, but can't get control of that one. Ball played forward. Noel was out of position, but now a foot race here on the near side. Antoki in a good position to get that first touch and get it out of bounds. Good work there from the 15-year-old at the right back position so far today. Gutierrez finding Guevara. This time a foul called against Antoki and a card's going to be shown. The first card of the match goes to Bryson Antoki. I believe the referee said his foot was a little too high on that one. So apologies, we're not able to get the replay on that one as we're experiencing some issues with the replay system. So apologies for those if you're watching at home. May be able to rewind if you're watching on the YouTube stream. But a chance here from the free kick, Romero over it. Chance to get back within 1 goal as we approach the final 30 minutes of this game. They'll feel a little relieved after that miss from Joel Brown a few minutes ago, and chance here to get back in, but the cross comes in, not able to get control of the far post. We see one sub for Potros preparing. We'll see if he gets entered in. It's Evan Greenberg. We're likely to see him soon, and now some more players getting up from the bench. We'll probably see some other players getting in as well. chance here from the play forward, but a flag goes up for offside. Ball played back in. Here's Romero. Finds Gutierrez wide. Hernandez plays it out. Van Buskirk receives a hard challenge. No card, or actually a yellow card is shown on the play, this time to Gutierrez, the left back for Limeño. So 1 yellow card apiece at this point. No advantage given on that play. Now Spencer Van Buskirk gets the ball back underway. Barrow switches it wide to Bradshaw, looking for an option, trying to find Kobe, can't get it to his feet. Nice skill there from Limeño player. A little bit of confusion with the back line of Potros, but enough to get the block. That switch from Joseph looking for Brown, but not able to get it wide enough as it goes straight through the middle to the hands of Marquez. Limeño trying to play over the top, but this time straight out of bounds. And we'll see 2 subs for Limeño here. We'll see Ramirez exit. And Santiago will exit. Santiago was a player who came in. Try to see who came in for them in a second. We have Sammy Mawuko coming in. And we see Monroy go into the midfield. And Bryson Antoki, the one who received the yellow card a few minutes ago, will be replaced by Evan Greenberg. Here's Mark Binot. Back to Omar Barrow. Has pressure. Bradshaw all the way back to Verona. Field getting stretched. Branderman trying to create spaces to connect forward. Tries to go forward to Greenberg, but plays it straight to the feet of Limeño. Number 18, Leon. Here's a shot from the edge of the box into the hands of Verona. No issues there from him. As we see Uranga get ready to come back in as well. Here's Van Buskirk. Looking to play the ball forward. Brown flicks it on to Greenberg. Back to Brown. Has pressure from his back and didn't see it coming. Now Muoko getting the ball forward. A hard challenge there by Barrow. Wins the ball cleanly according to the referee. Noel getting forward. Has pressure. Has work to do. Good speed from Noel, but doesn't have any options in the box. But wins the corner kick instead. And now we will see the substitute be made, I believe. But it may not be until after the corner kick, so we'll see. An opportunity here to create some danger as Van Buskirk gets over the ball on the corner kick. Loops it in front of the keeper, and that header comes off. That was Brandon Hernandez who came across, and that header came off of the American football field goal. So it'll result in a goal kick, but that was nearly the chance. And that was the last chance that he had as he gets replaced by Benjamin Uranga. So nearly got his goal right before getting subbed off. Pressure continues on. It looks like Russell Joseph stepping forward in a little bit more advanced role. A little open gap in the midfield as Limeño is able to control in the middle of the field. Now they have players coming forward. Ball played over the top. Uranga's going to get to it first. He will shield that one out for a goal kick. Uranga again connecting with Noel. Back to Van Buskirk. Coming back in this deep position to help create, as we see him do often. Here's Brown. Brown with a nice little flick to keep possession, but runs out of space. As a little bit confusion with the lines, but a foul called, so Greenberg will get away with one there as he was looking at the wrong line of the field and was completely out of bounds. Joel Brown took a heavy hit there as he got the nutmeg a second ago. Perhaps some retaliation from the Limeño player. Something we don't want to see in these types of friendlies. Or really at all in any kind of match. But he's up on his feet. Gets a quick handshake in. And now Potros back in possession. Here's Barrow. Plays the ball forward. Kobe tries to control, but taken down in the process as the Limeño player slid in. Noel with some nice moves to keep the ball. Bino trying to get it back to him, but his pass is a little short. Romero coming away with it. Game heating up a bit with some hard challenges coming in. That ball loosely given away. Van Buskirk, Russell Joseph's going to get to it, but got a touch to it, I believe. But the keeper was there to stop him from creating the danger. Cleared that one out. And now the pressure from Greenberg still making it difficult for Limeño. Chance here to come forward. They play the ball over the top. Flag comes up for offside, so play will be stopped right there. It's a pretty tight call, as we've seen a couple in the first half on that side as well. Ball played short to Van Buskirk. Now brings it across to Bradshaw. Bino trying to come and look for it, but that pass was too far away from him. Romero coming away with it. Has pressure. Does well to connect with the forward. But not able to keep it in play. As we reach final 25 minutes. Game still kind of going back and forth in that midfield battle. No team really under great control of this game besides the scoreline. I think the referee may have been so confused by the lines there as he calls it out, and it was still in play. Muoko on the ball for Limeño, goes back to Marquez. Limeño doing what they've done since the beginning of the game, playing that ball behind the line, forcing Potros defenders to face their own goal and play it out of bounds. Now they'll try to get some numbers forward as the ball's played in quickly. A little bit of a miscommunication, ball stays in play. Dribble forward, a tackle there by Bradshaw on the ball, and a shot blocked. We see a couple more changes getting ready for Potros, it looks like. Brendan Fry will be the next one to enter the match as he gets warmed up. Omar Barrow. Greenberg looking to play in front of him. Here's Brown on this wing. Has options in the middle, but he can find one. Goes for the back post, looking for Joseph. Cleared away. Bino loses a little bit of his footing as he tried to control that ball. Now Romero for Limeño. Ball forward. Loose ball. Back in possession for Potros. Bradshaw. Forward to Van Buskirk. Barrow back on the ball. Uranga has Bino in front of him with space. He turns. Looking for options. Wide to Kobe. Got the assist for the second goal. Can he create something here from the left-hand side? Gets past his man. Tries to put a cross and gets tripped up in the process. It looks like it'll be a corner kick. And we'll see a sub here now for Potros as Brendan Fry gets ready to enter the game. He will replace, I believe, Joel Brown is the one who went off on the far side. Ross coming in, Van Buskirk to the back post. Nobody there, able to head it out. It's gonna be a throw in for Limeño in a deep position. Good work there from the Limeño player, but he gets fouled, and Mark Reno is going to get a yellow card for that foul. We may see a few more players getting ready to come in as we see Sean McKeever, who started the match, getting warm again, as well as Oliver Gomez, who has not entered this match so far. Barrow winning that one back. Fry has some work to do. Gets spotted off by Guevara. Ball looking across, flicked on with the header. A foul there and a free kick for Limeño from about 32 yards out. We reach the final 20 minutes. He has a chance for Limeño to get back into the game. On the far side, looking for options in the box. Can't get past Barrow, and it'll be a throw-in instead. Offside called against Limeño as they were trying to create some chances from that far side. And we get ready for the final minutes of this match. Two goals from Mark Reno, still separating, the only thing separating the two sides. And here's Bino back on the ball, trying to find Kobe. Has some options in front of him, goes wide to Noel. Noel looking to try to cut inside. Has a shot himself, and that one's saved by the goalkeeper, Marquez. And a far post. Good work there from Jimmy Lee Noel, coming forward from that left back position and getting his shot on target. A great opportunity there, and now the corner kick will be another chance as Uranga gets forward, as Bradshaw gets forward, Barrow gets in. Greenberg left behind to clean up any counterattack opportunity. Cross to the edge of the box. Falls for Bradshaw. His pass is loose and a chance here for Limeño on the counterattack. Romero. Greenberg gets to it first. Manages to play it out of play. Ball thrown back into the middle. Here's Van Busker picking up the loose ball. Has Joseph with him. Decides to try to go himself. Not fouled in the process according to the ref. Loose ball finds Bino. Still a chance here for Potros. But Fry can't connect. And this time Romero goes down and a free kick for Limeño. So big opportunity there, not taken advantage of. And now a chance as Bradshaw's got caught on the wrong foot. Chance here from Limeño at a tight angle. Can't get it on target. It's going to be a goal kick. And now we will see a couple changes. I believe Oliver Gomez entering the match and Sean McKeever coming back in. We'll see which players are replaced. Looks like it'll be Mark Binot, the goal scorer of both goals, and Ivan Kobe will be the ones replaced. Mark coming in, getting his goals to his name for today. McKeever coming into that left wing spot. Oliver Gomez will come into the midfield, looking for some opportunities to get some first team action last season. Played in the second team, had an injury and had to leave in the middle of the season due to injury, but now back into the squad fighting for a spot. Here's Joseph looking for the loose ball. Can't get control so far. McKeever getting to it. Gomez with his first touch of the game is a good one. To find his teammate. Ball over the top looking for Fry. Fry's pressure does enough to win a throw-in. And we see the rest of the bench getting up and getting warm. We'll probably see a few more players who haven't come on in this game so far. EJ Ojewiri being one of them. Danny Moreira being another one. The good ball there from Moranga finding Gomez. Gomez looking for McKeever. A hard challenge there by Limeño. Still some battling in the midfield. Romero now under control. Romero's been a key player for Limeño, but he gives it away there this time. Gomez trying to get it forward to Joseph. Joseph shots on target. But good stop there from Marquez. Ball over the top. Gutierrez trying to get to it, but Verona off his line to pick that one up. Another player we haven't seen today is Amar Jonlich, the backup goalkeeper for today. We might see him come in for a few minutes. Here's Van Buskirk. Back to Bradshaw. Oranga. Now Barrow. Looking for the option. Noel was getting forward, but the ball couldn't find him. Barrow stays down. I didn't see if there was contact or not. It might be a non-contact issue. We'll see as he stays down, grabbing what looks like his knee. Might have been a contact off the ball. Or actually looks like he might be grabbing the bottom of his foot. He's now back up on his feet. We'll see. May not continue in this game as might, even for safety, even if he's okay, might be a safety precaution. We'll see Danny Moreira get ready to come in, who will likely be a like for like switch. And yeah, he'll limp off. It doesn't look too good for Barrow. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately, didn't see exactly what happened. Wasn't sure if there was a contact or if it was something with the ground. But he does limp off the field. Now on the ground. Moreira will come in to replace him. We'll see. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but we'll figure out afterwards. But his day will be done for today. Limeño still trying to get back into this game as the ball's played across. Pressure from McKeever. A loose ball. Fry picks it up. A good 1-2 there. But a good tackle from the Limeño player. Moreira, with his first challenge of the game, does well to get the ball forward. Foul against Potros. Battle on the far side. Limeño player coming away with it. Still has some work, but Noel does well to block it. Ball put back into the box. This time McKeever's back to help, but his pass is a little bit too far. Shot from the edge of the box, doesn't get on target. No issues for Verona. And we reach the final 11 minutes. And we'll see EJ Ohiweri get ready to come in. We believe it'll most likely be for Jimmy Lee Noel on the left back position. Here's Morera. Gomez trying to flick it onto Greenberg, but it goes straight into a Limeño player. They run into each other, but manage to keep possession. Ramirez getting the ball across. Noel covering well. Van Buskirk now. Looking for Gomez. His touch is a little heavy. Van Buskirk tries to redirect it, but falls to a Limeño player. Van Buskirk continuing. He's all over the field at this point. Morera. Hernandez, who came in for Bradshaw earlier. Uranga. Ball forward. Here's McKeever. Gets it across to Gomez. Gomez has some space. Has pressure coming in from behind, but does well to get it wide to Greenberg. Has numbers in the box. Puts a good cross in and a header in. And that one's in by McKeever on the far post. A great cross in from Greenberg and a great finish from Sean McKeever to give Potros one more in this match. A 3-0 lead in the final 10 minutes. What a play there from Gomez to get into the space. A great run forward from Greenberg. Great ball wide. Perfect cross and a perfect headed finish into the back post. A wonderful play here in preseason for Potros. Great connection there, and now we do see EJ Ohiweri enter the match. A few changes for Limeño as well, but Potros FC with a 3-0 lead in this game against Limeño at Meadow Creek High School. Limeño wanting to get some productivity. Again, the result is just a preseason match. Results not too important. It will be important to some sense, but obviously there's more to take away than just getting a result in preseason. So Limeño have some time to get some productivity here, as well as Potros, who may want to get some players some more minutes. And one of those being Amar Jonlich, who's going to get ready to come in at goalkeeper. But first, Limeño will try to create one more chance. Ball played across. Here's Muoko, one of the newly entered players. Again, going across over the top. Greenberg's going to get to it. We can only clear it through the top. Morera does well to get into that ball in the middle. And now the substitution will be made, as Cameron Verona will be replaced. Amar Jonlich will get the final minutes of this match. And Verona hands the captain band over to Benjamin Uranga. And Amar Jonlich will come into the match. Fry does well, even with the pressure, to get the ball forward to Joseph. Joseph has players in front of him. The ball gets flicked behind him, and Fry can't get the loose ball. Throw in for Limeño. Gutierrez has pressure from Potros. Does well to keep possession. Finds his teammate. Another ball played forward. That one doesn't find any teammate. Ohiwiri with the throw. Good turn there from Van Buskirk. Carries the ball forward himself. Can't get a connection, but McKeever's there to win the ball back. Tries to get the ball forward, and a hard challenge from Limeño plays it out for a throw-in. Ohiwiri. Morera finds Van Buskirk. Wide to Ohiwiri. Doing well to keep possession, trying to get a chance to put a cross in. Gets the ball into the box, but doesn't have any support. And will be cleared out for a throw-in. And we'll see one more change, perhaps, as Miguel Hernandez will come back into the game. He'll replace, I believe, he's replacing Russell Joseph. That will likely see some position changes, or we might see Miguel go into that striker position. Looks like he will, actually. So Miguel Hernandez going into the striker position. He started the match in the midfield. Ball given away by Branderban. Morera does well to win that one back. And now the ball's wide here to Ohiwiri. Has pressure. Plays the ball back to Oranga. Nice move from him to get the ball forward and wins the throw-in. We're into the 85th minute. Ball played across to Greenberg. Got the assist for the third goal from this right-hand side. A ball played over the top, but it's a little heavy. Amar Jonlich will get his first touch of the game. Hasn't had a lot of minutes in UPSL last season. Was playing in the backup role for Verona for the majority of the season. Got a few minutes in a couple games, but hasn't had a lot of action. And that ball's played forward, and Morera gets his foot in, but Limeño comes away with it. Good recovery from the Potros players to get back into position, and now they win it back. Fry across to Van Buskirk. Has Ohiwiri coming across with him. Can't find him though. Ball played across, kept in by Gutierrez. He probably had the best chance for Limeño from the free kick. Here's McKeever, the goal scorer for the third goal. Gets it to Van Buskirk. Oranga. Goes back to Jonlich. Finds McKeever on the swing. As we approach the final minutes of this match, both teams will have positives to take away. Both teams will have things to learn. Unfortunately, both teams also had a player that had to be removed due to injury. We hope that both players are fine, and hopefully it's just a precaution. But we'll see as the week progresses how that will impact these teams. It's one of the risks you take in preseason. It's something you want to avoid, but it's sometimes inevitable. But today, overall, a great performance from Potros to get the 3-0 lead at this point in the match. A ball forward by Greenberg. Second ball picked up by Hernandez. Doesn't find a teammate, though. And of course, Limeño coming back into the Premier Division may take some time to adjust. They won't have a lot of time to do it as the season starts next week. So they'll need to adjust and put in some performances to try to fight for playoff spots, try to fight for positions in the table, potentially avoiding relegation. We'll see what's in store for these teams as the season goes on. One thing that can be said is that Potros are in a much better position at this point in preseason than last season with all of the changes that were made. Coach Frankie Ruiz has done a great job so far at getting this group together, getting them focused. Obviously, it has a lot to manage. Brought 23 players to this game today. Managed minutes well so far. Seen some good performances from different players. It's going to be a difficult season to manage getting the best players in the field, finding the best combination, and managing minutes because a lot of players here showing a lot of potential. Hard challenge there by Greenberg and a bit of a reaction from the crowd. One of the things that you don't see often in UPSL are these types of crowds. Happy to see it here today as under the lights of Middle Creek High School. We reach the final minutes. Now, game's not over just yet. Both teams will want to finish the game strong and want to come away in this game feeling like they got everything that they could out of the match? Ball played over the top. It's going to be too long. And John Litch will see that one in his hands. But Potros showing their experience so far. A lot of returning players who have UPSL experience. A lot of players who are new but have hit the ground running. We saw the likes of Ivan Kobe get an assist. We saw Danny Moreira come into this game replacing Omar Barrow for the last few minutes and has really been all over the place since he came in. 15-year-old Bryson Antoki got an appearance in this match, did well as well at the right back position. So a lot of new faces, a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential in this season. Another one, Sean McKeever, not a stranger to UPSL, has played in previous seasons with other clubs, and that will bring us to the end of this match. Potros FC 3, Limeño 0 here in this preseason preparation match for UPSL Georgia Premier. We'll see this game come back in a few weeks' time, but before then, some more preparation to be done. We thank you guys for joining us here, and we'll see you on the next one in a couple of weeks.